Om Gan Ganpate Namo Nama. Bharat as a country is filled with religious celebrations round the year. However, Ganesh Chaturthi is one such festival which is not just hosted for a day but is rather celebrated for over the span of 10 days in the most auspicious and iconic way possible. People not just from Bharat but across the world consider themselves as a devotee of Lord Ganesh and desperately wait for Ganesh Chaturthi every year. Now, if you are from Bharat, it is just not possible that you have never witnessed the remarkable event of Ganesh Chaturthi at least as many times as your age, or even if you are a sleeper cell, a spy or a detective who stays beneath the ground most of the time, having no idea about what am I talking about. I am sure that the intro must have definitely made you curious about who Lord Ganesh is, what made him to become the first one to be offered prayers before any other god, what is the history behind his resemblance to the elephant face, to what exactly is the history of Ganesh Chaturthi. Well, you can actually sit back and relax while I answer this all for you in just a couple of minutes hereafter. To start off with, let us start with the very basic and obvious question: who Lord Ganesh is. Lord Ganesh, or our very own Ganpati Bappa, is the son of the almighty Hindu god Lord Shiva and his wife goddess Parvati, making it very obvious that he himself is an iconic god and is an avatar of Lord Brahma. As per several texts, it is also considered that Ganpati Bappa is one such god who is not just powerful, intelligent and witty, but someone who is full of life and prosperity, who takes away everyone's sorrow and offers joy, happiness and celebration in return. Now let me also tell you that the birth story of Lord Ganesh is also as interesting as he himself. Meanwhile, this will also answer a second question, that why does the face of Lord Ganesh resembles to that of a cute baby elephant? Let me tell you that Lord Ganesh was born on the auspicious day of Anant Chaturdashi, but definitely not in a very human way. I mean, obviously. So it is said that Mata Parvati was having a very light-hearted time in the woods with her husband Lord Shiva, after which she realized that she is drenched with mud and hence wanted to take bath, and there was no one to guard her while she cleans herself. She then decided to take off the mud and soil out of her body and turn it into an idol of a beautiful looking boy. She did the same and later, with her divine and majestic powers, brought that little idol to life and ordered him to stop anyone from coming inside the house while she is bathing. The little boy took a strict note of what his mother instructed him. However, when Lord Shiva returned back home, he failed to recognize his father and stopped him from coming in despite his multiple requests. This ultimately made Lord Shiva furious, who ended up angrily chopping off the head of this young boy, who was his own son, with his trishul. However, when Mata Parvati saw this, she lost her calm and furiously ordered that she want her child back at any cost. Looking at his angry wife, Lord Shiva ordered his guards to bring the head of any living creature who is sleeping facing towards the north. His guards then soon returned back with the head of a little white baby elephant, and Lord Shiva, with his divine powers, fixed this head on the body of the little boy and brought him back to life. Seeing her son alive again, Mata Parvati was on the cloud 9 and along with Lord Shiva decided to name him Ganesh or Ganpati. Now if you don't already know, let me tell you that Gan in Sanskrit means the group of any living being, or Ish or Pati on the other hand means God or a ruler. So the name together remarks Ganesh Ji or Ganpati Bappa as the god of every living being which exists on this planet. Now coming to our next question. Why is the name of Lord Ganesh taken before starting anything new, and why is he worshipped before all the other gods in Hindu religion? So we have two different aspects of answering this question. As per the first one, it is believed that after realizing his mistake when Lord Shiva brought back his son Ganesh to life, replacing his head with that of the head of a baby elephant, he was also impressed that his little son was so dedicated towards his duties, which was allocated to him by his mother, that he didn't even hesitate once before stopping him to enter the house. And hence, he blessed him with the blessing that from now on, the whole mankind will worship him before worshipping or offering prayers to any other form of God. Meanwhile, on the other hand, if we talk about the second narrative, it is believed that there was a race between Lord Ganesha and his brother Lord Kartikeya or Murugan to determine who would get the divine fruit that Narad Muni had offered to their parents, Lord Shiva and wife goddess Parvati. The fruit had the power of supreme knowledge and immortality. The first one to go around the world 3 times would be announced as the winner and would be prayed before any other god. Where Lord Kartikeya began his journey around the world on his vehicle, the peacock, Lord Ganesha, on the other hand, went around his parents, stating that his parents were his world. Naturally, he won the race and ate the divine fruit of knowledge, and also that is why we pray to Lord Ganesha at the very beginning of any puja. Now coming to our last question for this particular video, which is last but definitely not the least, and it is, why do we celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi every year and since when we are doing this? First of all, let me tell you that the first day of Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated on the Anant Chaturdashi of the Bhadra month as per the Hindu calendar, which falls between 22nd August to 20th September every year, and it marks the birthday of our very own Ganpati Bappa. Historically, the festival is being celebrated since the time of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Although people used to celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi by praying the idol of Ganeshji, fasting, making delicious sweets, but it was during India's freedom struggle that Lokmanya Tilak changed Ganesh Chaturthi from a private celebration to a grand public festival where people from all castes of the society can come together, pray and be united. The celebration of Ganesh Chaturthi initially started from the present-day Maharashtra region and later spreaded across the country, becoming a major factor in the success of Bharat's freedom struggle. And till date, the birthday of Lord Ganesh is not just celebrated as a religious belief, but as a festival where people from all caste, color and creed come together and exercise Bharat's unity in diversity. Although this was all from today's video, but we'll surely get back to you with more coverage on Ganesh Chaturthi celebration this year. The decoration of pandals to puja and prasad. I, Harsh Trivedi from the Free Press Journal, will see you again in the days to come. Until then, Ganpati Bappa Moria. Jai Hind, Vande Matram.